my deck just like this.
Welcome everyone to a new homework episode. This time I want to show you the interaction between Masquerade and Star Chart. Well, shout out to Akuchi at first for discovering that one and writing a short forum post about it. And basically how it works is that if you open Masquerade Star Chart, you are playing Masquerade every turn because you have 11 cards exactly in your deck. And let's just show that off here. So Masquerade Star Chart, you top deck this Masquerade. Now you have 6 cards left in the draw pile if you play the Masquerade, and trash a card, that's important. And you are now at 4, so drawing the next hand you will shuffle. And you buy exactly 1 card each turn. So your deck size stays at 11 cards for quite some time until you decide to stop for whatever reason. And that way you always can top deck 1 card from Star Chart, and you, for the first part of the game, will always choose the Masquerade and very quickly thin out estates and a few coppers. And if you want, you can play a very efficient, pretty fast money strategy from there, but you can of course also just use that as a head start with your engine building, since, you know, trashing cards and drawing cards and buying good stuff is pretty good for that. Let's just show off how strong the money option there is. So estates are a no-brainer to trash. Pick obviously gold or silver, whatever you can afford. So it's a pretty lucky shuffle to get a second gold on turn 5 already. You can start greening on about turn 7 or 8. Or I guess you could start greening turn 6. Keep in mind that your opponent can do stuff to you, especially also play Masquerade. So you shouldn't over trash in the end. So turn 6 is pretty early, I guess you'd rather get another gold then. And continue. Here you trash a copper. So from now on it's pretty important that you keep track of how much economy you have in your deck. It's pretty easy because you see half the deck every time. You can also of course just track in your mind how many silvers and golds and coppers you have. Then that's easy at this point to calculate what's left in the deck. So I bought 3 golds. That means there are 2 golds down here. It does matter more though when you start to not trash anymore. So at this point I have trashed 3 coppers. That means I'm down to 4 coppers. And I think for this strategy you want to stop trashing at around 3 coppers. Maybe you just stop trashing here because that's 8. And now you know in this the cards down here have 2 golds, 1 copper and 1 province. That means now I can just top deck a copper. Since I'm not at 11 cards anymore, top decking mask isn't all that useful. Well, I don't hit 8. Guess you buy another gold. And I know Masquerade is here, and I know a copper is here, so just top deck the gold. No brainer, kind of. Don't trash there. And turn 12, 5 provinces, that's really good. So from there on out, depends how many points your opponent can get. potentially you can buy duchies or just continue with the golds. Of course, this strategy is easily to be improved by other big money enablers, especially Horde in this case, I guess. Horde would make this deck even faster. And be careful for early attacks like cursing. Those kind of get in the way of these perfect Masquerade shuffles. And be careful that you don't over-trash your coppers, because your opponent has access to Masquerade. So 2 to 4 coppers is what you should keep for the most part. So on top of my deck is a gold and a province. Probably just top deck another gold. That's likely to hit province again. Alright. Don't trash, buy gold. Top decked is a few coppers and a province. I guess the Masquerade is fine then. Then you pick up duchy. Yeah, this was a pretty good run. Turn 18, 8 provinces and a duchy. That's tough to beat for, especially because the first 4 provinces were super quick. Tough to beat for anything else that isn't like attacking you. Discard attacks of course hurt if your opponent is able to play like a militia and then a Masquerade. So probably don't want to play the money thing then. Yeah, pretty simple, not simple, but decent interaction there. It's fun to like play the perfect shuffle luck Masquerade, guaranteed for a few turns. That's a head start for any deck, I guess. Not only the money deck, pretty good for basically every deck. So keep your eyes peeled for those 2 cards. I guess Masquerade is a powerhouse anyway, so you probably open that most of the time. I guess if you don't, you should consider doing that and trying it out, because Masquerade is a really good card. So thanks for watching and see you guys next time.